looking for a party this Saturday night, we're bringing you one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Teo Maladon, and it's Ajinça at the 3, the small forward.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Pass to Schofield. Here's Ajinça. Clock at 6. That 3's off the mark. Tries to save it. Nice form on the 20-footer. Here's Harrison. About a minute played here so far in the first. Pass to Ajinça. Fires for 3. Drops in the 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
To the middle. De Silva with the bucket.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. And the basket by Ajinça. Ajinça's got 5. Ajinça's gone 2 of 4 from the field. To the paint. Misses the baby hook.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. The 3. No good.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Here's Laverne, and that misses. That would have put him up. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Ajinça. He's got 5. He's off on the layup.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Launches a 3. That one no good. Here's Schofield. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And it's in there. Here's Ajinça. To the right side. Fires it from 18. And that one's good.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
3-pointer. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest on.
And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. 58 seconds left in the first. Pass to De Silva. Ball stolen. And they're running. Here's Ajinça. Here's Laverne. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for. For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Here's Harrison. Yet to see a basket. Maladon, no good. It's Edwards on the wing. Three-pointer. He drops it from range. Edwards has got 5. Here's Ajinça. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Tipped, and he recovers it. Just 5 to shoot. Offline with a 3. Lee into the lane. And the layup is good off the glass. Lee's got his first bucket in this one.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
To the inside. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
Here's Nicolo. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Lee. Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's Nicolo. Still without a bucket.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Outside Napier. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. They set a pick from outside the arc. He can't hit that time. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
2 points. That one goes.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind. Brian, the way he sees the game, makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie. Now here's Napier. And Booker with the jam.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Here's Lee. From outside, off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here he goes. Pass to Booker. From about 19. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
Lee, the pass to Black. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
No good from outside.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
They set the pick. Inside, Booker. Back to Napier. Stripped it away. Pass to Lee. The 3 is up. Fires in the triple. Lee's got 9.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Black.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
From deep three-point land. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 of his 8 attempts. Down low. They can't stop the run with that one.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Here's Lee. No good on the triple.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
First team foul.
Lee's gone 1 of 5 on three-point tries. The three. He buries it from 3.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Nicolo's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. They set the screen to the paint. Here's Booker. Off target at the rim.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Here's Lee. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Leading by just 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct.
The NBA has a lot of great athletes, but if you look up and down this list, you see some of the most athletic guys in the world.
I like what they're doing. Playing with physicality, they've worked hard to gain the edge in areas like rebounding.
Yeah, that's the difference in the game.
Thanks for tuning in.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. They've got Maladon, and it's Schofield in at the 4. Here's Agensa. Misses in close.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Leaps for it. On Tuesday and on Thursday.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
Maladon for 3. Not going to go that time. Here's De Silva. Edwards looking for an opening. Oh! Wow! And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. This one for 3. The shot no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Schofield. No good from 11 feet.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
From the top of the key, he buries it. 7 points in the game. Here's Harrison. He's scoreless. Here's Laverne. Soft touch off the glass.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. And he jams it home with authority.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Here's Agensa. On target from range. Agensa's got 11 points.
Well, that's basically a warm-up 3 for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
Outside Edwards. Five on the clock. Pass to De Silva. From deep. The shot no good.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
And great job to establish position and square up.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Now here's Edwards. 5 points in the game. It's intercepted. Here's the break. Here's Maladon. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening, so he gets them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Outside Edwards. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Jensen's gone just 4 for 11 from the field. The steal. And they're on the break. For the tie. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
Great work collapsing the defense, then kicking it out.
Jensen's gotten half of his 3-pointers to go in. 3 for 6. To the middle. Lets it fly. Collects the 2 points near the hoop. He's got 10.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Schofield. And the layup falls.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Schofield's gone 2 for 3 from the field. We've got 1:08 left in the 3rd quarter. Goes back up. Shot from the wing. It's hauled in by Schofield.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here's Aginsa. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Aginsa's gone 5 of 13 from the field. Pass to De Silva. Outside Edwards. Inside. 5 to shoot to the inside.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
There's a screen. Pass to Schofield for the lead. Oh, they get a hand on it. 3rd quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammates. That is pretty.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish.
Substitution on the court.
They set the pick. Here's DeColo. Banked it in off the glass.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Knocks it down from distance. Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
And the basket by Lee.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Lee's gone 5 of 11 shooting tonight from the floor. To the paint. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Here's Lee. Misses the 3.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Booker. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Lee. About a minute and a half into the 4th now. Uses the glass on the layup.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
Pass to Napier. Three-pointer, no good. Picked it out of midair. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
As the game has gone on, they've had trouble protecting the rock.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Jack's up a three. Lee misses.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
To the middle. The layup off target. Here's Nicolo. Pass to Lee. Here's Nicolo. Back to Lee. 6 on the shot clock. From downtown. That shot off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Misses from short range. On the break. 4-3. Sinks it from distance. Lee's got 7 points here in the quarter. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
It's hauled in by Black. Black's got 4 rebounds now.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
He's guarded by Napier. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes 2 points, moves on. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Jackson outside. Here's Nicolo. Releases. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Back to Booker. There's a minute 12 left to play in the fourth. Comes up empty down low. Pass to Lee. Over Napier. And that one comes up a bit short. An excellent opportunity here.
Seizing the lead right now would be huge.
Here's Lee. Off target from outside. This possession could decide the game.
And you really have to be smart with the ball here.
A rebound by Jackson. Here's Nicolo. He's guarded by Napier. And he sinks it.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Here's Lee from the inbound. Cash.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that's going to do it tonight.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Hands it from downtown.
And the D really on its heels on that possession, didn't know what to do.
Edwards defending. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Down low. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here's a look at the power rankings now that we've gotten into February. Plenty of data to considering to go on. They're in a bit of a holding pattern, hoping to take that next leap.
And you know, right now for the visiting team, they still go out and compete every night. Unfortunately, it's 1 step forward, 2 steps back. And right now, they're running out of time.
He lobs it up.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Off target from outside. McDowell, White. No good with the layup.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Booker. Doesn't go for him. Fast break, here they come. There's the screen. McDowell White. It doesn't go for him. An even 3-on-3 break. And the dunk by Booker.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
That one, no good. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Good on the bucket.
Number 13.
Three-pointer. Good on the triple. 5 points in the game.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Edwards inside. Out left to the wing. They set the pick. From the arc. Doesn't get it to drop for him. A solo fast break. Bean. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Edwards drives in. Booker off with the layup.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Driving to the basket. Lays it up off the glass. 1:09 left in the first quarter. Here's De Silva. No scoring in this one. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Edwards sinks the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
McDowell White. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside Edwards. Out to the right wing. Second chance shot. That shot missing.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Up 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
There's the triple. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
There's a screen by Williams. Drives to the hoop. It's hauled in by Harris.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Williams a screen. That shot off the mark. Napier feeling it out a bit. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Porchita.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
To the wing on the left. Napier covering. And there's the drive. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. On Saturday, then on Wednesday.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing. But it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Both good from the line that time. Giffey. The layup off target. Outside Thomas. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Now here's Napier. He's guarded by Thomas. To the wing right side. Oh, good on the triple. Over to the wing. Poked loose. Giffey laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
You know, I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic. Now, here's Napier. He's guarded closely. Here's the three. Rebound by Williams.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And he makes that one.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. That one goes. Count it.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Porchita scored the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Giffey. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a free. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
At the line for one, Giffey. The play will be
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
it's tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. One shot.
.54 seconds left in the first half. To the middle. Outside for Thomas. 5 on the clock. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. Pass to Harris. Harris a screen on Thomas. Driving the lane. Napier. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Napier with it. There's a good screen. To the paint. And he dunks it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And so that's the end of the first half. They're up by 6. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those.
Fellas, what do you say we take? And that'll do it for.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Here is Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. Drills the 3-pointer. Edwards got 6.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Edwards defending. Five to shoot. Takes it inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
2 shots.
Good on both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Off target at the rim.
Well, it's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Chalk up 2 there. 11 points in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. He takes it in. They get the rebound. Pass to De Silva.
Home team foul. De Silva. First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Took him no time at all on that one.
3.
And here's Edwards. 6 points for him. Yep, that one goes in there. Edwards got 8. Edwards gone 50% from the field, 3 of 6. Bean shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line for the away team, Bean.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Well, when you talk about the NBA going global, the last 6 MVPs, Doris, as you know, all international players.
Kevin, what I love about this is the NBA wants the best players, regardless of where they come from. There's a time where American players just dominated that award for years and years. fact of the matter is, it's good for the game to get the baddest, best players in the world, and we've done that. Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Into the lane. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. He has 6.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
And here's the break. McDowell White. That 3 off the mark.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Tipped away.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
The first free throw is good.
Shooting for the away team.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. De Silva, no good. Driving in.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Bean. Yep, it counts.
They are just killing them on the interior.
There's 57 seconds left here in the third quarter.
First personal foul. First team foul.
.55 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Hands the shot from the wing. He has 7.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
McDowell White. Takes it inside. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
From downtown, he can't hit that time. Lets it go with a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
There's the killer two-handed slam.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. No good from the wing.
Defensive positioning so important, and he could not have played him better there.
Procida. And it's good for 2.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Inside, taken away by Williams. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And so often, we'll hear talk about how many rings a great player has. Doris, do we emphasize that maybe too much?
I think, Kevin, first and foremost, a great player is great no matter what. This is a team sport, and a player doesn't have control necessarily of the parts and pieces behind him or the organization within which he's trying to succeed. Titles matter, certainly, there's no question, and it's great fodder for fans, but it's not how I define a great player. Such a reliable threat from range, you'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And Thomas, here we go. Count that one.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Driving the lane. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line.
And the first one drops.
2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Thomas. For the 3. Unable to get that one. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Second personal foul, second team foul.
Harris a screen. Well, Doris, both you and I have been covering this NBA for a few years. Just a few years. What do you think of the direction of the league right now?
Just a couple, Kevin. I love it. The league is faster, it's longer, it's more skilled. Scoring is up. There's a crop of young stars. I think the league is in such an exciting place.
Harris a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Giffey. And it's off from 3-point range. Outside Thomas. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. Procida. Off the mark. Only his second miss in 7 attempts. This one for 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Out to the right wing. Off target from outside. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Giffey. On the wing, Harris. Back to Napier. They set the screen. The 3-pointer, no good. Well, a trend that we've seen over the past couple years is that the league is getting younger, Doris, than ever before.
And Kevin, that's a product of players starting to train seriously at a young age. And what they're training is their skill level, handling, passing, and shooting. The key here is, do they have a nuanced understanding of the game? There is where the growth has to come. It is definitely getting younger.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Yes, that goes in.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Now, here's Thomas. Procida. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul, second team foul.
No good on that one.
At the line for the away team, Procida. 2 shots.
That one is no good. And here we go. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's good, 2 points. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Thomas with it. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what.
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And there's a pick. Harrison, the pass to Maladon.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
First team foul.
So it's the home team now. Let's go with a three. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. That shot is off. Pass to Schofield. Here's Maladon. Here's Laverne. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harrison. No good on the 3. Driving inside. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2. Lets the 3 fly. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Second chance shot. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Pass to Maladon. There's a screen. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
There's the three. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
0 defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open 3.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The layup misses. Harrison's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. It's hauled in by Schofield. Maladon, pass to Harrison. Here's Schofield. Pass to Harrison. There's a screen. Fires from deep. The shot won't fall.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Another shot. 6 to shoot. Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Maladon. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter.
Away team foul. Ldlc. First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 1:34 left in the opening quarter. Here's Schofield. The shot that time not on target. Inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this was slow.
Taking 2 shots. The play is under video review under the NBA.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Ajinça. No made baskets yet. Pass to Maladon. Here's Ajinça from the arc. First shot won't go.
Home team foul. Shaquille Harrison. First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And a two-handed jam!
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Ajinça. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Puts up a 3. Pure from three-point range. He's got 11.
I just love the ball movement.
Takes it inside, and the layup is good off the glass.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Kept alive. Sinks the tray.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Domination in the first. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Here's Black driving in. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Lets it fly.
They had some success in the first quarter, but since then, they've gone cold.
And here's Thomas from the arc. The shot off that time.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Lee for three. First shot won't go. Thomas up top. Brochita. Count the basket.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Here's Lee. Thomas defends. Lee into the lane. He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
First personal foul, first team.
And he drops the first.
At the line for two, Lee.
And so he hits both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Brochita, pass to Williams. From the high post, good on the shot.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Nicolo. On target from range. Nicolo's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Lee. Thomas defends. Lee into the lane. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Outside, Williams. From behind the arc. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Williams grabs the board.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Brochita drops in the three. 5 points in the game.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Here's Lee. No good with the triple. And they're pushing it up. Brochita buries it down low.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Jackson with a screen on Thomas. Lee. Counted. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Thomas misses.
Well, the D's so tight on him, and it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Now here's Jackson. Still no points. Here we go. Ball's going up the court. And Williams punches it home.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Here's Jackson. Lee on the wing. Here's the three. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5. Lee's gone 2 of 5 tonight. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. Lee off target with the three.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Oh, sweet move. And he lays it up and in.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Nicolo. Here's the pick. Launches it. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Brochita Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's the three. That shot missing. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. They lead by 18. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
You take a look at the home team, they're right around where we expected them to be at this point. Nothing to be ashamed of. They've had some great wins.
And let's move on now to those first two quarters. Talk about a tough start for the home team.
A lot of...
And that's it for half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. They've got Maladon, and it's Aginsa at the three. Pass to Maladon. Launches it from deep. He can't get that one to fall.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Got it. Good job in the low post.
Like a matador. Ole! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
We've got Teo Maladon, and it's Aginsa at the three. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Harrison, and there's the screen. Back to Maladon. Turnaround Jay, and good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Maladon's gotten his second bucket on the night. Jacks up a three. 90 seconds into the second half now. Pass to Schofield. Here's Aginsa. Here's Laverne. Still without a bucket. From outside the arc. That shot, no good.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Yep, count it.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Harrison. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Deflects the pass, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Down low. Clock at 6. Takes the three. No, 4 for 9 from the floor now. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks. 1:50 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. They set a pick. There's the three. Rebounded by Ajinça.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
1:19 left in the third quarter of the game. The three is up. It doesn't go for him.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. He's got 17.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Here's Laverne to stop the run. Unable to get that one. Pulls up, high post. And that one's off. His 5th miss in 11 tries. Maladon, pass to Schofield. Inside. Here's Ajinça. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. And they pick up 2.
Any possession that ends with him finishing at the rim is ideal.
Launches a 3. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage. Here's Maladon. From downtown. The shot, no good. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Three-pointer off the mark. Here's Lee. Puts up a 3. He buries it from 3.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Here's DeColo. Pass to Lee. Here's DeColo. Thomas defends. Clock at 4. Here's Lee, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
The ball goes to the away team.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Rachida off the mark there with a 3. Here's DeColo. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Here's Thomas. Can't hit from in close. Here's Lee. Drops in the layup for 2.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. And they're running. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, BA, what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Here's Nicolo. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Lee. Lets the three fly. Buries it from 3. Lee's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Lee. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Jackson. There's the triple. Lee misses. Lee's got just 2 of 8 to find the net from deep. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
And he's gonna nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
Well, defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Here's Nicolo. Back to Lee. Here's Nicolo from the arc. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Outside, Williams. The 3-ball. Nails it from 3.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Here's Lee. Here's Nicolo. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now here's Thomas. Guarded closely. Brochita. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. There's 25 seconds left in the final quarter. There's a screen. Here's Nicolo with the drive. We're going the other way.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Welcoming. Good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It'll be... Oh! Wow!
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show
it. Here's De Silva. Booker outside. To the inside. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and the coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with his shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Edwards passes to Booker. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. To the paint. Out to the wing. And the ball ends up out of bounds. No keep possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Harrison. No good on the quick three. Pass to Edwards. From downtown. Here's Booker. Laverne grabs the miss.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Harrison's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. From outside the arc. And it's Melodon with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Edwards looking it over. Shoots the three. That one, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Harrison. Pass to Laverne. A three. Melodon passes to Harrison. Three-pointer. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big-time mistake.
To the right side. Shoots it up. Laverne grabs the miss. Laverne's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Schofield. Ajinça the pass to Schofield. There's a good screen. Clock at 6. Here's Melodon. Makes it off the glass. Melodon's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Harrison. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
52 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Ajinça. And he drops it in from the low post. He's got 5.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Inside. Shots good by Booker.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
From the arc. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. And Shaquille Harris gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Here's Laverne. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. They're up by 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Paladon is out there with Harrison, and it's Laverne in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Schofield. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul, first team.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls. So he gets them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Giffey. The quick look, no good that time.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Lee gets the bucket.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And that one drops for him.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Pass to Schofield. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. 6 to shoot. And DeColo kicks to Lee. It's good from long range. Lee's got 5.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Napier passes to Harris. Can't cash in from close range. Lee outside. Lets the 3 fly. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Giffey, guarded by Jackson. Giffey. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. He has 6.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Lee outside. It's stolen by Harris. And they're running. Giffey. They get it back. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First one falls for him.
Number 53. 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Milwaukee. Picked by Lee. And DeColo kicks to Lee. Misses the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Harris a screen on Jackson. Giffey. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Lee outside. That one goes in. Lee's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
1:52 left in the first half. Pass to DeColo. There's the triple. And the 3 ball is good.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Giffey. And it's DeColo with the rebound.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Offensive rebound. Black kicks to DeColo. Lee outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Jackson. Here's Niko. No good from outside. The 3 gets the three-pointer to fall.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Lee sets a screen for Jackson. Lee outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Giffey. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. He has 6. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Puts up a 3. Niko can't get it to go.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line. Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
0. Taking 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Niko. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Out to Lee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one's off. Still out of sync. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Leading by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played for every. Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Yeah, it's going to be. That is more than enough of.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Lee really making a difference here.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
They've got Harrison. He's out there with Maladon. And it's Schofield in at the 4 spot. Snatched up.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Up top, Edwards. Nothing on the board.
Nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
There's Harrison. Driving inside. Edwards with the block.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Edwards with it. Down low, here's Booker. They get it back over to the left wing. Tries again. And another shot. Laverne grabs the miss. Laverne's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Ajinça. Laverne, the shot, no good. Laverne's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Into the lane. And good that time.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Lets a floater go. And he lays it up and in. Harrison's got 5 points now this quarter.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
To the middle. Can't hit from in close. Now here's Maladon. Tight defense on him. Here's Ajinça. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Laverne grabs the miss.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Offensive rebound. No good. That would have tied it.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Ajinça. Off target with his three. Ajinça's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Ripped away. There's the drive and the jam by Ajinça.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Here's Harrison. Edwards defending. It's good from the top of the key. Paladon's got 9.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
They set the pick. Pulls it up. Laverne grabs the miss. Laverne's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. For the lead, and he drives in. Second chance effort. Misses the layup. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Pass to De Silva. Schofield grabs the board. Laverne with the ball. Edwards there. To the inside. And here's Laverne. 2 points. That one goes. Laverne's got his second basket of the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And the dunk by Booker.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Fires from 18. Oh, and that one had the right spit on it, and it is good. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
And at the close of the third quarter, and it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Jackson. Black is out there with Lee, and it's DeColo in at the 2. It's tipped. And here they come. Finished off the break.
Excellent transition passing there, guys. Straight to the hoop.
DeColo's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Takes a 3. That one doesn't go. Outside Jackson. Lays it up and banks it in. Jackson's got his first 2 points. Now here's Napier, covered by Lee. Napier passes to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
From past the arc. No good that time. Now here's Lee. Not a lot of room. Jackson dishes to Lee. Pass to DeColo. Here's the 3. They get it again. Back to Lee. Jacks up a 3. Can't hit that one. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Fires the 3. And that one's good, DeColo.
And just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
7 straight fast break points. They've got the defense gasping for breath right now.
They get it back. It doesn't go for him. Here's Lee. Rebound by Napier. Lee's gone 4 of 10 here. Has 6 misses. Down low. There's DeColo. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. DeColo's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And this is what you love about the game. Superb defense, great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead. And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
And a wide open look for Lee. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up and are close to putting this thing out of reach.
I'm not quite ready to go there yet, but it certainly sounds like the crowd is with you on that idea.
Kept alive. Black, no good.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And it's Napier missing.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Black kicks to Jackson. Over in the corner, Lee. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Harris a screen. Giffey. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Here's Jackson. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Giffey. Good. And it's Napier with the assist that time.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Here's DeColo. Out to Lee. 3-pointer. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Another bomb for him right now. His 3-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Giffey. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Here's DeColo. Lee outside. 5 on the clock. It's to DeColo. From deep. No good. Shot missing. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. 4-3. That shot off. They set the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the drive. Off with the layup. And here's the fast break. From behind the arc. Doesn't go that time. Guarded by Edwards. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
Away team foul. Dasur. First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the home team now. Let's go with a 3. Hits the trifecta.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
He can't get it to go. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. To the inside. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Edwards. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
And they can breathe a little easier on their fourth shot. They finally hit the target.
And a miss there on the triple. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. We talked about star guard Trae Young, their biggest problem tonight. Coach said Young is one of the most explosive offensive guys in this league. We want to make him a volume scorer, force Trae into lower percentage looks. Should be a fascinating matchup, BA.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Fires for 3. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
They set the pick. Gets the 3 ball to go. He has 6.
I just love the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the first quarter. Puts it up. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Edwards has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul, 2nd team foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for your home team, Krista. 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. An 8-point differential. The 3 is up. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Here's De Silva. No points so far. Oh, and that miss makes him 0 for 4. Not a great start.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Lets it go from deep. Gets the three to fall.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
To the paint. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Second shot opportunity. Misses at the rim. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. The first one falls.
At the line for 2, number 20.
He's perfect from the line this time. 11 seconds left to play in the first. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. They lead. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Rachida. And the three off target.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Out to Harris. Williams defending. Harris' shot is good. Harris has got his first points of the game.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Williams with the screen. Fires the three. And it's Harris with the rebound. The three-pointer off the mark. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. 11 feet out. Off the left rim and out. Off target from three-point range.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
To the middle. Thomas up top. Shot clock at 5. Out to the right wing for 3. That one is off. And they're on the run. And it's off from three-point range. Oh, it's stolen. The 3. Can't get it to go. Making him 0 for 2. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Rachida. And that one is stuffed right through.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pass to Napier. Over Thomas. A quick shot there. It's off target. Soft touch off the glass. It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
Harris a screen. And stolen by Williams. He's off on that one.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Takes a 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
To halt the run. And he sinks the layup.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Thomas outside.
Away team foul. Napier. First personal foul. First team foul.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Williams on the wing from deep. Hits a three-pointer. Williams has got 6.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Harris a screen. Down low. And stolen by Williams. In transition, here they come. Off target from outside. Thomas defends. Beyond the arc. Oh, deflected. Fast break. Here we go. Rochita. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
Pass to Williams. Oh, stolen by Harris. Now Napier. Thomas defends. Three-pointer off the mark. Inside. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Delivering the blowout. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct.
Can't miss this many shots and not be competitive. They're rushing, looking desperate. Kind of feel sorry for them.
No, you don't.
Okay, guys, now let's... Thanks for joining us. Time...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Driving to the basket, 2 points. That one goes.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
To the wing, right side. Three-pointer. The shot comes out.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
It's picked off. Out on his own on the break. Finished off the break.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
That shot is off. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You expect some fumbles with the ball. And overall, I think they've done a good job limiting those slip-ups.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. To the paint. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Guarded by Edwards. Oh, Booker with a block. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Sends it home from three-point land. 11 points in the game.
And shooting-wise, He's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
With the game on the line, Ice Tray is dangerous, man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. To the inside. Here's Edwards. Off target with a jump hook. Fires the three. They set the screen. And he banks in the layup.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Shot clock at 6. He drops it from range.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
This one for 3. He can't get that one to fall.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
For 3, Booker. And the three-pointer goes. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Basket counts.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the third quarter. Here's Edwards. Offline from the top of the key.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. The 15-footer. Offensive board. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 10.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Shakes him. And it's good on the layup.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
Guarded by Edwards. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
With the 10-footer, and the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
There's one for the low light. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Inside. And it's good. Napier. Napier's got his first 2 points.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Takes it inside. Rochita. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The visitors with the ball. Three-pointer. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Delivering the blowout. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And you look around the league, we're witnessing a changing of the guard, Richard. A lot of young teams on the rise.
I think so. LeBron, Curry can only rule the roost for so long. Eventually, that torch has to be passed.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Outside Napier. Pass to Harris. 6 to shoot. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Here's Napier. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. From the wing, that one doesn't drop.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Thomas outside. It's stolen. Lays it up and banks it in.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Driving inside. Good on the bucket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside Napier. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A., and the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Thomas outside. That three's off the mark. Here's the break. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. So it's the home team now. Williams with the screen. The baseline J. That shot missing.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, but right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. The three drills it from deep.
He's never going to pass up that shot. The defense giving him way too much room.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Count it.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Here's Napier. Finished off the break.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
Yep, that one goes.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Off target from three-point range. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Fires from deep. Williams up top. To the middle. And stolen by Napier. And here comes the break. No luck on that one. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Prochita. It's tipped. They recover it. Here's Thomas. No good from the wing.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Prochita, he takes it in, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. puts up a deep three. No good that time. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
They get it back to the left wing. Tries again. Can't hit that one. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Paladon is out there with Harrison, and it's Laverne in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Ajinça, and the shot is good.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Bean, it's deflected. Here's Melodon. The tray. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. McDowell, White, covered by Ajinça. To the wing right side. Clock at 6. And there's the drive. And that one drops. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Laverne. And Laverne throws it down.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
McDowell, White. No good with the triple. It's picked off. Launches it. Drops in the tray.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And it's Laverne missing.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Deflects the pass. Three-pointer on the way. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 5. So it's the visitors now. 4-point game. Here's Harrison. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here he goes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
The away team.
That one misses. A solo fast break. Finished off the break.
Well, keeping his eyes up. Coaches love to see that kind of anticipation.
There's the pick. The 3-ball. And that one is off. Just 5 to shoot with the drive. Count it.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Schofield. Back to Harrison. Fires for three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then a nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. To the left side wing. Takes the three. Laverne grabs the miss. Lets it go from deep. That one's not going to go. And 1:01 left in the first. On the miss, not the best shot selection there. Here's Ajinça. And finish off by Ajinça.
And Kevin, that's a little taste of what can happen when the big guy takes it up strong.
Well, I guess he does have it in him then to get up off the ground when he needs to and rock it to the rim.
Well, we don't see him throw it down too often, but he's clearly got the size and ability to get up.
Laverne grabs the miss.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And that one goes long. Knocks it loose. Pass to Maladon. Back to Harrison. Launches a three. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 11.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up 6. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
We've got Lee. Jackson is out there with Black. And it's DeColo in at the 2. Now, here's Thomas. He's tightly guarded and off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. And the dunk by Jackson.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. On the wing, Williams. Fires from deep. That shot, no good. Basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a long time coming, partner.
DeColo can't get it to go. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. For 3, drills it from outside.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Lee outside. Pass to DeColo. Beyond the arc. The shot, no good. Lee with the steal. Knocked away. Now here's Thomas. Guarded closely. Williams for 3. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Here's DeColo. Offline with his 3. Back to Thomas. Here's DeColo. Hasn't made one yet. Out to Lee. And they're moving it up. And here they go. Going inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
And how much do you love to see a guy with the skill and the nerve to pull off that reverse?
Well, you know, Greg, if it was any other player, it might be surprising. But he is just so good. There's the screen. There's the three. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock him and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Williams passes to Thomas. The three. Black grabs the board. 1:50 left now here in the second. Fires for 3. DeColo can't get it to go.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Jackson kicks to DeColo. Screen by Lee. Driving to the basket. Up and in on the layup. Lee's got 8 points.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Thomas dishes to Williams. Those 3-pointers off the mark. There's Lee with the 3. The shot will not fall. 1:05 left in the first half of basketball. Connects from 3-point range.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
A tight game here in Denver. The 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. DeColo's got his first 3 points of the game.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
Six on the shot clock.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Lee sets a screen for Jackson. He takes it in. Right on the bucket. Jackson's got his second bucket of the game to go. For 3. Cranes the 3-pointer.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Lee with the ball. 8 points for him. Pass to Black. Here's DeColo. Good if it goes. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Up by 4. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. So it's the visitors now, trailing by 4. Harrison passes to Melodon. Launches a 3. And no good that time.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
They've got Laverne. Harrison out there with Melodon. And it's Schofield in at the power forwards position. McDowell White. And it falls over the rim and in. He has 7.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
Now here's Melodon. Still without a basket. Nailed from 3-point land.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
They've got Melodon. Harrison out there with Laverne. And it's a Jinsa in at small forward. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Lets it go from deep. Laverne grabs the miss. Laverne's got his 4th rebound in this one.
That those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Harrison out there with Melodon. And it's Schofield in at the 4. A shot by Meladon, no good.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
To the paint. Here's Schofield. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And the jam by Ajinça.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Just 5 on the clock. From the arc. He can't get that one to fall.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Here's Meladon. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
First team foul.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. To stop the drought, Schofield grabs the board. Ajinça the pass to Meladon. Here's Harrison. And a miss there on the triple. And they've had a tough time scoring in the half court.
Credit the defense for making it hard on them. They've done a great job of disrupting the timing and spacing of their offense.
To the left wing, 6 to shoot. Inside, Bean hits the jump hook.
Tossing the pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Ajinça kicks to Harrison. Here's Schofield. No good on the triple.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
On deep, drills the three-pointer. He's got 14.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Harrison passes to Meladon. 1:07 left to play in the third. Covered by Ajinça. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Now here's Meladon. Defense right on him. They need this. A shot. No good.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
McDowell White buries it from three-point range.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Here's Harrison. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Harrison's got 7 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
The 15-footer. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's turned over.
Defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
With 1 on the clock, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we've reached the end of the third. They're up by 6. And we'll have this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Meladon is out there with Harrison, and it's Ajinça in at the 3. Stolen away. And here's the fast break. And then Meladon time with the dunk.
And such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing, possibly. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
Thomas finds Williams. Out to the wing. Porchita. Off target from three-point range. Paladon passes to Ajinça. Here's Laverne. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Paladon. Williams with the block. Here's Ajinça. Good on the triple.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Shot clock at 6. Outside for Thomas. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Lee against Thomas to take the lead. The shot that time, not on target. Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's Lee. It's good.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Picked by Williams. For the three. Hits it from three-point range. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
They set the pick. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Porchita. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And he takes that one up and powers it through. Here's Decote. Lee outside. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
That's to Decolo. Now Lee. He's guarded by Thomas. No good from Lee. 1:19 left to play here in the fourth. Offensive rebound. And the shot goes in.
Plays like that make the coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Jackson a screen on Thomas. Shots good by Lee.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Lee's gone 3 of 6 from outside, 50%. Guarded by Jackson. Lee against Thomas. Shot clock at 5. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Williams. From outside, off the mark.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way at this point if they're going to rally back.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
And here is Thomas. And so they get the victory here at home. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish.